We're just handing that off. We are Precipice Improv. We do an entire play based on your suggestions, an entire play.
That's right, not that short form.
No.
I thought we were going this way, and we were passing off.
No, I'm older than you.
Yeah.
Go.
Say something.
We're Precipice
Just say something else.
And so, this is Dan, this is Bob, and this is Rick, and we are...
Precipice Improv.
All the time. And we are going to do a play for you right now, an original play.
That's right, and what we're going to do is take 3 inputs from you to create that play. And the first one we need from you is the opening line of dialogue to start our play. Something with a little pizzazz. Anybody?
This is the dress my father died in.
Okay, we think the 4th member of Precipice joining us. This is the dress my father died in. Okay, now.
Wait. Too soon. Go on, Billy.
Okay, now we need a non-geographical location. So don't say Iowa or California. Say something like, in the past we've had nuclear submarine, a greenhouse, candy factory, just any kind of location that has nothing to do with a father in a dress dying.
Russia.
Now, not a geographical location like Iowa or
California.
California. Something we can represent. A convent is the first one I heard. So
You do know that there are men here.
At least 2.
And now we need something unrelated to a father wearing a dress and dying, and a convent, if you can do it, that might be a stretch. What's another location we can represent on stage? Something
Farmer's market.
A farmer's market.
Farmer's market.
Okay.
So to recap,
First of all, I like that you said a location not related to a father wearing a dress, which is the whole world.
so the first line of dialogue is
This is the dress my...
I'm never good at lines. This is
That's why we do improv.
This is the dress my father died in.
This is the dress my father died in. This is the dress my father died in. And we also have a farmer's market
And a convent.
and a convent.
So now Rick and I will bring you the play, the convent and the farmer's market.
This is the dress my father died in. You should have seen them. It brought out the color in his eyes. They popped.
It's lovely. It's just love. Can I try it on? I'm in autumn too. And I just think it's too soon. I'm sorry. What am I thinking? You see, I'm just so selfish and so self-centered. I'm sorry, Rick. I should not have.
Still smells like his perfume.
Crystal rain.
He was like fresh rain when he went out in this.
Oh, your father didn't walk across the room. He glided. and he commanded such a presence. I mean, really, I knew no one who was so just at peace with himself, at home with himself.
And now he's gliding in heaven.
Rick, I know this is hard for you. You always relied on your father so much, and now here you are, just an orphan, alone in the world with no one.
Well, I had friends.
Well, yeah, in name. Come on, Rick, admit it. Those people you hang around with, they're a shallow group. You're on your own. You're Man, nobody understands you. No, not the way I do.
Look, I have one friend.
Well, yes, Rick, I love you. You know, I always.
There was a little bit of a pause there.
You have a friend, but I'm going to be moving on. Rick. I'm going to be. Here, you should take this. I was afraid to tell you that I'm leaving.
Wow.
Well, you know, the circus is moving on to the next town, and I've always had this dream, you know, to follow the circus. And seeing your father die before he could fulfill all his dreams. He never was a Rockette. He always meant to enter the Pillsbury Bake-Off, but he never did. And I'm not going to give up on my dream of being a dancer of the trapeze. And time's running out. I need to get in shape. I need to learn how to go on a trapeze and join the circus. And
You should probably overcome your fear of heights.
yes, I should. But I'm going to attack this because your father has showed me the way. To grasp onto the last few threads of life that I still have to me.
Go! I'll just stay here in my dead-end job with my friends named only. And my father's great shoe collection.
You know I care about you. You'll always be in here. And in here. And here.
What am I doing in there?
If I have to explain, it's not worth explaining. I loved you. I love you.
Hello, Rick.
So glad you could make it.
You think you could give your father a hug, huh? I came down from up there. Come on, right in against the bosoms, let's go.
I sort of thought once you passed away, this would end.
It never ends, Rick. Come on, there you go. All right. It's not every day you get visited by a ghost with a dress, huh?
No. Or a girdle.
Well, I put it on there.
Yeah, I thought you wouldn't need girdles in heaven.
Who needs girls, Rick?
Girdles.
Girdles? No, you do. I'm not sure why. I think they could give you like a good diet thing or something, but they don't. You know why? Because he's cheap. I mean, a lot of people don't know that, but he's got resource problems.
Well, my specter father, maybe one last game of catch where we...
Ow! What the hell are you doing? I may be a specter, but I'm still corporeal.
Sorry, Dad.
I mean, I came back
Hello,
to...
this is Marvin from the Ministry of Missing Souls.
Oh, for God's sake.
We seem to have a soul missing. Miss Roberta, I think you forgot to sign out. There are no unauthorized visits back to the corporeal world without filling out, Form 27D.
You see, this is what I'm up against.
What are you up against, Dad?
Bureaucracy, even up there.
Now, really, I just got promoted to, a grade level 3A angel, and this is really looking bad on my record, Roberta. It would really help me out if you could, just kind of poof and come back on up here. We do have quotas.
Can't you just sign for me?
Sign what for you? I signed your death certificate.
Not you! It's work!
It's really not good to do that. You don't understand. I just got my wings, and
All right.
God, see,
I don't understand.
Hey, I'm gonna be right up. I'll be right back.
You don't have to visit your son! Dad?
pretty cool, huh?
You know what? I'm remarkably calm about being visited by my father's ghost, but then we just disappear for 3 seconds. That freaks me out a little, Dad.
I'm sorry, son.
I mean, I still haven't settled on why you had to leave me in the first place, and then you just left, and I was trying to ask you why you left me. It's that kind of always leaving and not... I mean, Dad, why did you come back if you're not going to even explain why you left?
You do that pacing thing a lot.
Huh?
I would think by the time you grew up, that would have left.
Oh my gosh, even when you're dead, I'm not good enough for you.
I just want to see you improve, become better than I was. Like to see you move out of plaids and into plain dresses. Something a little bit more, I don't know.
Okay, see, Dad, that's a kilt. They only come in plaids. I don't wear dresses. I don't judge you for wearing dresses, but oh, Jesus! Oh my God!
My son, what are you? What are you talking into empty space?
Mom?
Yes.
You don't sleep?
I'm telling you, that's why I left. She looks like Boy George.
Father's disappearance. Very, very hard.
Just because you were attracted by them, she does doesn't mean that
You're doing it
no
again!
time, Mom.
You're losing your mind! I know it's been hard for you having two cross-dressing parents. But this was our lives. Your father had the life that he wanted.
Sure, you're right, Mom, and I'm sorry I was talking since he snuck up on me. Like a chameleon. Like a karma. Forget it, Mom, forget it. That was too easy.
Oh, it's okay. I'm always there for you. I'll come phone you.
Oh, thank you. Mom,
Yes.
do you think sometimes when people pass on, they sometimes come back?
I mean, no,
for instance,
that's a big...
maybe... Oh, Jesus!
What are you doing? Hey, for God's sake, you're sneaking up on me!
What is wrong with my son? Oh my God! It's okay! It's okay, baby!
Serenity now, serenity now.
Oh, I stay Everyone knows it.
Okay, you're a man. You're a man.
It's okay.
Hike up your dress and stand up like a man.
I'm fine. I'm a man, Mom. I'm a man.
I know you're a man.
I may not wear a dress, but I'm a man.
Yes, I know you're a man.
You know, I gotta admit, even though she's got a little longer in the tooth, she's still attractive to me.
You know, your father was always attractive to me in his way. You know, we sort of opposites attract.
She's right.
I miss your father too.
I don't miss him quite as much as I thought.
Really? Well, that's very surprising of you. I thought you would feel closer to your father. When I'm gone, I guess it's just no, free spirit.
Mom, please, let me finish. What I was going to say is sometimes it's like Dad's still with us.
That's so beautiful. Oh, that's so beautiful. Oh, he's with me too.
No, I'm not.
Yes, he is.
Yes, I can almost see him right here.
I'm with you now.
He's with you now.
I know, that's what I'd like to believe.
I'm stroking your hair.
I can almost feel him stroking my hair.
Me too.
Oh God, the hair feels so good. This whole thing about being corporeal, it's like it all comes back to me.
You know,
Except she can't see me. That's kind of weird, you know, I have a body, but only you can see me.
And hear you.
What a weird convention.
I haven't even figured out what corporeal.
Corporeal, you stupid idiot. I thought you'd go to school. For God's sake. Jesus.
you're doing it again.
I'm sorry, Mom. I'm just overcome by grief that Dad's gone.
Yes, I know. It's a tough thing to live with. we have to be strong. We have to move on and trust that someday we'll see him again. Someday we'll feel his breath on our face. Someday we'll feel the curves of his body under our hands, his firm bump. Maybe I'm saying too much.
No. Yes.
You know, I used to like to grab onto her. It was like really something.
He used to like to hold me tight.
I used to have so many curves, you know, you could just lose your hands all around her. It was just really awesome.
We would lose ourselves in each other. It was really awesome.
Will you both stop? Will you stop? Because there are some things that son shouldn't know about his mother
Why are you
and
looking?
father. I mean, just
You know what?
I cheated on your father.
What?
I did. He never knew. He never found out. It was with our neighbor.
Oh, for God's sake! It was with that Yutz?
well, Mom, I'm sure he doesn't know now. He doesn't need to know.
No, I wish I had told him. He was always so understanding. I always thought if I told him that if I, it had just been those 3 times. It wasn't that I loved Marge. It was that, she was a real woman. And as much as your father tried, he really have what it took. And he tried so hard.
All right. I'm losing this. She's a lesbian? Want to ask her that? Because I'm having trouble. I'm a man dressed as a woman. She's a woman dressed as a man. And I wasn't good enough for her.
I'm sure if Dad was here, he'd fully understand and forgive you.
Oh, thank you for saying that. It makes me feel so much better.
I can get to that point, but
That's so good. I'm going to go call Marge now.
Oh, good.
Bye, dear.
wow. I feel bad.
I have 2 moms. 2.5, really. I mean, Dad, I'm sorry.
I mean, this is a shock coming down from heaven. You think I could have seen that up there?
You think it wouldn't bother
They
you?
turned off all the viewer screens. I mean, it's like they had a resource problem, and it's like, Jesus Christ. I'm sorry.
Are you all right, Dad? I mean, this is
I'm
hard
not
on
fine.
me.
Look, son, I came for you. I'm just going to forget about how deeply hurt I am. I'm going to forget that my heart has been ripped out and stepped on. I'm going to forget that if I had genitalia, I wouldn't have them anymore. But you know what, son? I came for you.
Whoa.
No,
You came for me?
No.
I'm not ready.
Look, that's not what I meant. I came here to be sort of your, guardian angel.
Oh, this is the ministry of souls.
For God's sake.
I'm
having a moment here.
I know, unauthorized use of guardian angelship is just all right, we're going to give you a pass on this one, but don't mess up, okay? Because my wings are on the line.
Are you talking to the clerk again?
Yes.
I don't understand the heaven bureaucracy.
You and me both. All right, look. I'm going to be with you.
So you're going to guide me on some kind of spiritual quest, but you don't even understand the bureaucracy of heaven.
If you listen,
I'm listening a lot, Dad. If you stop arguing and trying to get next to me, I'm trying to tell you on me.
You spoke back to me.
I'm sorry.
No, that's good. That's good. I like that. You're a man. You're manning up. Watch my bodice. All right, look, as I said, you probably got it right. I'll be there at key points in your life to make sure that you have friends that aren't just in name only. And your mother and you can maybe patch things up and so that she can see you as a man. and all of that stuff. I should write this down. I have to file a report.
Later at the Sister of Charles Convent.
Would have guessed that Marge would join a convent. I guess she's surrounded by sisters now. There's something to be said for that. I just don't have to be accepting of me. I've never really been in such a holy place. I don't really know how to act. Maybe I should take a I don't really know. It goes on or off. Oh. Hello, sister.
Hello, novice.
Oh. Thank you for seeing me. I'm quite nervous to be here. I
Have a seat.
Thank you. I was quite presumptuous.
None of us can be presumptuous in God's eyes,
Really, that's
for He sees all.
really.
It's all right. I'm sure you have nothing to be ashamed of. We have all sinned. Why, in my day, I had a beard.
Really?
I got quite tipsy.
Oh, a beer. I thought you said beard. Wow, that's. Oh, I'm sure that was difficult for you. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to minimalize it.
You seem nervous. my
Yes,
friend.
I just don't know if this is right for me. I've sinned.
Well, we must
many
all
ways.
search inside our hearts. And we should listen for God's calling. And I feel like God has called you, just as He called me.
Really? Wow. That's really overwhelming. You think God is God? You know, I suspected that. I always felt that there was something bigger out there for me, that the world didn't fit me right, that I belonged someplace else. You know, I've done so many things I shouldn't have done. First there was the alcohol, then I experimented with drugs, and transgender, and sex, and different religions, and those years working black ops for the CIA. While I was transgendered and on drugs, of course, there was a sort of protocol.
There's a novice for you.
Marge. Joyce. Hello, Marge.
Joyce? I didn't think you'd be here.
It seems like all of God's children sometimes know each other.
Marge and I have shared so much.
Yes, I question.
I can't. Oh, I want to, but I can't.
Oh my golly.
I've turned over a new leaf.
Excuse me 1 second.
Turn over a new leaf.
Don't come too close.
Oh, but Marge, I miss you. Ever since Bob died, there's been an aching in my heart for you, Marge.
I don't think this is appropriate here!
I just feel like we should be together, wedded together.
Joyce, this isn't the place or the time.
In spiritual love,
I'm going to have to ask you to leave.
in physical love.
But you can't.
But I must. This is inappropriate. You may stay if you want to leave, but I must have to leave.
This is
Surely you are not ready yet to join the covenant.
No, I think
Of God's family.
I'm sorry, I seem to have addled you. I didn't mean to. I didn't mean to shake your
Don't
faith.
touch, don't touch.
I'm sorry. I'm a giving natural physical
I know,
person.
Don't touch, don't touch.
I'm sorry. I guess I don't belong here.
Joyce, I'm afraid you don't.
I'm afraid you don't. I'm afraid you can't.
Where do I belong? I don't belong anywhere. This world is made for me.
But I'm sure
it is not
out these gates. I cast thee. Poor child. Poor child. We must pray for her.
Sister Ricardo, I have sinned.
We all have, but not quite like you. But there's forgiveness for all.
Is there? Even for the likes of me?
To be honest, I'm not quite sure, but I'm told there is.
But I thought he's all merciful in his wisdom and his mercy. Thus being merciful in all ways.
Let us pray on this.
Okay. I mean, yes.
The next day, at the circus.
Dan, you were great out there.
Oh, thanks.
You really were. I think you're ready to move up to 20 pounds.
Really?
Yeah, because it looked good. It looked good.
I just, I hope I can make it to the trapeze. That strongman thing really wasn't my dream.
Sure, everybody wants to make it to the trapeze. Few of us do, though.
Well, I don't know. It's just a big dream of mine. It's something I've always wanted to do, and I don't want to lose on this, So, how many do I have to do?
Well, actually, 0 at this point. Warm-ups were 20 minutes ago. Dan, I love your enthusiasm. I really do. I think you're a great circus performer in the making. But you gotta take your time. It just doesn't happen overnight. Why, Buzzard the Clown, it took him years to even get a good name.
Are you trying to let me down easily? Is that what you're trying to do?
Well, I'm just trying to make you take your time.
But I'm middle-aged. I don't have that much time left.
Well, no, you don't. Neither do I. You don't see me complaining about it.
Yeah, but you've been with the circus. You've been living your dreams, the high life on the road, the cheap motels, the smell of sawdust, the shoveling of the elephant manure, the ill-fitting ringmaster suit.
Okay, it wasn't always ill-fitting. It used to be tailored. The circus isn't what it used to be. It's just...
Is this the person who's auditioning for the trapeze? Will he be the one who
Look, Scarlett.
catches me?
Scarlett, I don't know.
Yes. I want
You're
to
not ready for this,
No,
man.
I'm
I mean,
Oh, I don't know. Look at those big, strong, yet ironically
Scarlett,
soft
don't do
hands.
this. Don't do this,
Do you think
Scarlett.
you could catch me?
Oh, God!
I think I can catch you. I think I can take you away. and swing you from left to right above the audience.
Dan, you're middle-aged.
I know.
Scarlett. Why? Why do you do this?
You used to want to catch me.
I'm really hurting here, actually.
I did. I wanted to catch him,
But you couldn't take the pressure of the heights.
I couldn't. I wanted so bad. Look, I'm telling you, just a second. I wanted to. This is true. I really did.
I was there for you, but when it first and last counted, you dropped it. You know, there's not always going to be a net for me. Oh my gosh, what are you laughing at? Oh, why didn't you say it?
Get some liniments. Liniments. What are liniments? I don't know. This will just be fine. It really won't help. But I'll feel better in doing it. Okay, Dan. Dan, you can't do that anymore.
I know, I can't do it. I must have written something.
It's all right.
I don't think it is all right.
Oh, that'll come back, right?
You could tie them to the trapeze.
Oh, it's not serious! Oh, Jesus, no! I mean, that's ridiculous!
I can still catch them.
Oh, God, he's, look what you did! How many pounds did you pick up?
I have my winter butt.
Look, I'm sorry, but without any movement in your legs, you're no good to the circus.
What about the ADA, buddy?
Well, that's a problem.
I know for a fact this circus gets federal funding.
Okay. He's right. I mean, I can't go against the funding. Look. There's too many reports. I'm gonna just, all right,
Surely we could put them somewhere else then.
all right, you're gonna be in the clown car. And you're just gonna be shot out of the clown car, and you'll be caught by Buzzy. And Buzzy will catch you and throw you up, and no one will even know anything. You'll just go right back down into the rocket mobile, back into the clown car, crowd goes wild.
Okay, first of all, people get shot out of a cannon, not a clown car.
This time he gets shot out of a clown car.
What about the rubber band?
You know, it just might work. It's a little sick, but it might work.
Is every part of you as flexible?
Yes. I've been working on it. I know I can do this. I'm not going to be limited by this.
Actually, you are.
You are so brave.
Thank you. I can do so many things still. Don't try to pigeonhole me.
Just had an idea, that's all. I didn't want to pigeonhole you. I know how that feels.
Really?
Yeah.
You guys continue to talk. I'm going to practice my other act.
Why? What's your disability?
I have no soul. Soulless. I don't care about anybody or anything. See, I used to care about Scarlett and what the hell she was doing. But now I got nothing because I couldn't go on the trapeze. You think it was easy not going on the trapeze? I feel your pain. Sure, I can walk, and that's pretty good. But I couldn't catch Scarlett. I couldn't hold Charlotte as she plummeted to her death and catch her right before that happened. I'm sorry, Scarlett. I didn't measure up, but I got a nice hat. I gotta go. Scarlett, be gentle with Dan. Teach him all that you know about swallowing. I got a show to put on.
You really don't have a soul.
What is life like on the outside of the circus?
It's humdrum. It's mundane.
That sounds wonderful.
It's wonderful. You just move from one thing to the next. It's always the same.
Oh,
And everything's always just so reliable. And you just live in one town. And they never go anywhere. And you just stay with, the same family. And you do your job and you get your pay.
is it behind a desk?
Yeah, often it's behind a desk. Wow, you seem to be inspired by that.
Living here, living in a tiny little trailer, pulling up roots every 2 weeks and moving to another city where you don't know anything or anybody but the people around you.
Yes.
The smell of animals and popcorn.
It's exciting, it's romantic.
It's not after 30 years. It's not at all. It gets old.
Everything gets old.
Yes.
Nothing works like it used to.
Yes.
I don't know. What's the meaning in all of that, Scarlett? If we're never happy with what we have.
Maybe sometimes we should just see what's in front of us and take a fall and be happy.
Reach out. What we have. Love the one you're with. But Scarlett, if you and me join together, where would we be? Would we stay with the circus? Or would we go back to out there?
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. It matters to me.
Why? Why did you pull away?
I don't know if I could deal with such intense feelings. I've never felt this alive before. My blood is just pumping through my body.
Not all of it.
No. But enough. Let's go. Let's run away together to someplace else. It's not circus or office.
Yes.
We'll chart our own way, our own path. Let's go. Grab your things and I'll meet you. I'm dressing. I've got to get a wheelchair.
Later back at Rick's apartment.
I think that. So I got most of these on eBay, and so most of these shoes, I mean, they're really good. They're in great condition. Like the 9 West ones, look at these.
Can't we watch the game or something?
Yeah, but I just wanted to finish categorizing the pumps.
Okay, I think Fred's gonna come over.
Okay. You turn it on.
Okay, great, thanks. Oh! Whoa! Breeze really hit that one. Jesus Christ! I mean, right in the breadbasket.
Wow, I didn't know San Francisco would still be in the game. This is probably going to go down to the 4th quarter.
Yeah, it really is. So you, I mean, Fred was saying you really like shoes.
Oh, these are actually my dad's. I'm trying to sell them on eBay.
They look like ladies' shoes.
Ding dong.
I haven't told you everything about my dad. I'm gonna.
It's all right. I mean, you don't have to tell me anything.
Hey, Fred.
How you doing there, boy?
Good to see you.
Hey, Fred! Hey,
Glad I got here before the game ended, man. Woo! I was into the car. Woo-wee!
Yeah. It's like a humdinger.
Yeah.
Jeez.
So, Fred, can I get you a drink?
You better believe it.
Okay, I've got peach wine coolers, raspberry melon. Oh, and I've got the pre-made White Russians.
Oh, I don't drink nothing Russian. I'm sorry, I'm saying no, the Cold War's over, man. I can't stand nothing Russian.
Wine cooler it is.
All right, a wine cooler, I suppose. Never had one of those before. So, how you doing there? Bob told me to come on over, so I did.
Yeah, I thought we got one.
It tastes like piss!
I have to, you ought to apologize.
No.
No,
Oh,
I
forgot.
It's fine. Oh, no, I'm really sorry there. I'll have that. No. Absolutely, I'm your friend. No, yes, I am your buddy. I am your true pal.
So am I. Oh, I'm really your pal.
Get me in the tummy, let me tell you, my boy.
Stop, both of you. You guys talked to Dan? Friends in name only? Is that what he was telling you?
He just said that, as your friends, we should come over and, and reach out to you.
You're here because Dan told you to come over here.
Well, he strongly suggested.
If you ever would have lied and denied me, that would have been the time.
We always want to tell you about it. You all right?
I'm all right.
I'm sorry, my dad didn't have any beer around. You don't like wine coolers, that's fine. He drank wine coolers. You know what? He wore women's clothing also. Okay?
Oh my God!
I mean, these are my dad's shoes.
Well, you told me that. I didn't know they were.
That's right.
He wore them.
He wore them.
I didn't know he wore the whole outfit. I just knew the feet. You know, some people have a foot fetish, so okay. You know.
I remember these shoes. He wore them the night of the Starlight Dance.
He has a matching handbag. If I could see him right now. Well, I hope not, though.
Oh, for God's sake, I'm gonna go use the John.
Your father was very special man to me.
He was a great father to me.
Great things, partner, too.
He was, Fred.
Hey, oh, my shoes. How's it going, huh? Fred's here.
There's something I never told you about me and your dad. I know now that he's passed away. He wants you to know. He doesn't want you to know the real man / woman that he was.
I already know the real man woman that he was.
You shouldn't deny your father. It's terrible. What if he were to see you here now looking at you like this?
I don't know. I think he might not mind too much.
Really?
I mind, Rick.
Or he might mind. He might mind.
Rick, don't listen to a thing he's gonna tell you. It's all a pack of half-truths. Exaggerations.
I always wanted to go on, so you think you can dance. I need to practice because, I had 2 right feet. Most people have 2 left feet. And so I always had 2 right feet.
He goes on a lot like that,
I was it was clever, but nobody ever else did. Look, and then your father would help me. He would go out there on the dance floor. He taught me the foxtrot and the polka and everything. At first it was just very instructional. It didn't mean nothing to it, It was just
It goes on and on and on. You don't have to listen,
And then one night, we were doing the quick step.
I taught him better than that. That's ridiculous.
And I had my two clumsy feet. He tripped over my feet and he fell. And I caught him like this, and we were just there. I looked at him. I had feelings I never felt before. Rick, I don't know how to explain it. I dropped him. And I hit his head and he started bleeding. It was terrible. So I picked him up and he sat down and I ran to get something to drink.
You had feelings for my father?
Yes, I did. I was gonna get there eventually.
I need a piece schnapps.
You know, it's like a man like me, raised as I did, you know, with the background I have, to come to that realization is very hard on me. Your father was gentle.
Oh, I wasn't that gentle.
But not too gentle. I always thank him for that.
Rick, your father wore a dress. Did you ever think what that meant?
And your father wore a dress. Did you ever think of that, man?
I mean, your mom wore pants.
Your mom wore pants.
Fee, fi, fo, fum.
Filthy being, Rick!
I know my dad wore a dress. I thought I was really well adjusted. My mom wore men's clothing and dated other women, as it turned out. I thought that was so bizarre that at least I had friends.
How you got
who
friends?
maybe weren't developing feelings for my father. I mean, did you like me because we were friends or because you had romantic feelings
Oh, God.
for my father?
I never disliked you, Rick. But it was really your father. Really was the one. I just, you know.
All right, take this easy, boy. Oh, God! Look, you did. That's
I deserved that.
You deserved it.
I did. I deserved that.
You have feelings for him also?
Oh, now look, I've driven you crazy. I've driven you crazy, man, talking to thin air.
Yes, I had feelings for him.
Oh, God!
I think your father had feelings for me, but never let me know. Guess I'll never know if he really did have feelings for me.
I was a third wheel between my father and my friend.
It wasn't like that. You never know how these things start or end or turn out.
You never know how these things turn
Oh,
out.
for God's sake.
Maybe now we've shared this secret. I mean, this is something that two of us could just...
You shared with me. I haven't shared anything with you.
Go ahead. Share with me.
You haven't shared
No,
with
wait,
me.
no, you don't share.
You've just tried to make yourself feel better by clenching your soul. You did this for you, not for me. Do you feel better now? It's off your shoulders?
Really do.
Because I feel worse now.
I'm sorry.
And you're not even told me. We're not even friends.
Hey! Hey! You don't hit my son! Oh!
How the hell did you do that?
How did I do that? It's like that movie Ghost.
I'm quick like a ninja.
You slapped me silly.
Ow! My hand hurts. After hitting you silly.
Good cover-up, son. Thanks.
And I'll hit you again.
All right, no, it's okay. I got what I deserved. I'm sorry we can't be friends, because now I really want to be. Sort of ironic, twist of fate.
That is sort of ironic.
But if you change your mind, you know how to get in touch with me. I'll be down at the back of the range.
How stereotypical of you.
I was on dancing. You think you could dance? There's only one stereotype at a time I could break.
Leave.
I'm leaving.
Bye, Fred.
Bye. Almost sounded like your father. I agree.
I don't see how you're helping me at all.
Well, son, I know.
Ever since you came back, my life's really going to shit.
Wow. Wow, you think mine's a bed of roses? I find out your mother's sleeping with other women?
Oh, I'm sorry. Is that going to kill you?
It apparently did. I mean, I don't know that I can tie that to what happened.
How are you helping me?
I'm helping you by being here and being your guardian angel.
Oh, that's helped a lot, Dad. That's really helped a lot.
Don't talk that way to me, son.
Oh, what are you going to do now? You going to celestially hit me? You know what, Dad? I wish you were dead. No,
Hey, you can't. See, I'm already dead.
I wish you had stayed in... Were you in heaven?
I think so.
I wish you had stayed there!
Yeah, me too. This is the Ministry of Souls.
Oh, for God's sake.
I really wish you had stayed in heaven. I've been demoted, you know, and this is really hurting me. And
I mean, your being here is really just hurting me, Dad!
That seems to be the theme.
Your unauthorized presence on Earth has disrupted the prearranged fate lines that God had determined. Now things are all going screwy.
I mean, ever since you've been here, guarding me, my entire life has just been screwy!
All right, wait a minute. We may have a quantum singularity. All right, look, if I influence
of
what's
course you
supposed
can.
to happen, then what? I mean,
Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yes. This is the Ministry of Souls speaking on the emergency to mortals line. Things are getting...
That's quite an honest son. I mean, it's only happens like once every 500 years.
Jesus Christ!
That
Oh, no, it's not available. This is a low-level intervention. But if it keeps going like this, we might have to bring in the big guns, like the guy.
The big gun?
Hey, this is my car!
For God's sake, you know, I'd never get a chance. Let me alone. Hell, it's something. Jesus Christ.
No, I told you no matter how many times you call, it's not coming.
I'm sorry. Why is my dad here?
Well, that's what we would like to know. I think he's...
I want you to take him back.
Well, he can't come back until you're not on a screwy life path. So we have to sort things out.
If I could just be logical for 1 second.
Oh, don't try.
My father died in a dress. My mother dresses as a man and sees as a woman. He might be the reason that my life is screwy, that's how it started. I don't understand how being here is going to fix it.
Well, you know, I think this sort of questioning is a good first step on your spiritual journey. You know, I think you're opening up to, you know, your self-realization. This is great.
I thought you were more tolerant than that. I thought you were all more open-minded. We raised you to be like...
I am tolerant. I accepted you. I accepted Mom. I'll probably accept Aunt Marge. But there's a lot of... I mean, when I was 5 years old, we were all supposed to bring our dad to class. It was Father-Son Day or Mother-Daughter Day.
That was a good day.
I'm trying to have a monologue here, Dad. This is what's wrong with spirits. They're everywhere.
I'm sorry. I can hear it. Go ahead.
When I took the form home and said, look, Daddy gets to come to school with me, both Mom and Dad said, great, I can't wait. And I looked at both of them, and that's the first time I realized that my household was different. And so I told my mom, right there at the dining room table, she was making meatloaf at the time with the onion mix.
It was great.
My monologue, I want to get it in.
All right. Go ahead. Monologue.
And right as she was putting the Lipton onion powder mix into the meatloaf, I said, no, Mom, this is for Daddy. And she looked so sad then. And she tried not to show it, but the meatloaf tasted extra salty. And she would never add salt to foods, and I knew it was her tears that made it more salty. I was so uncaring then, and so then I took my dad in the next morning, and I was so proud. And then I remember Mrs. Hanson, the teacher, when I walked in, and she looked at Daddy, wearing a very fashionable two-piece halter top and matching bottom, and very reasonable and comfortable open-toed sandals.
It was kind of daring back then, the sandals open-toed, you know, like right in school.
And Mrs. Hanson looked at me and said, your daddy's wearing a dress. And then Daddy said, no, it's a skirted blouse. And Mrs. Hanson said, no, that's not the problem. And then she just turned back and went to the finger painting section. And she couldn't really stop because, you know, the ADA had talked to the school a few months earlier. I found this out afterwards. So then I brought my daddy up and introduced him as my daddy. And all the kids laughed at me. They all laughed at me. And it's like I can still hear it now. It's that line to me. And on the ride home, we had to leave early. We got back in the Buick. And my daddy told me not to be upset and not to be ashamed. I remember saying, I'm not ashamed. Because I really wasn't ashamed. And we stopped off at Roy Rogers, and I got the Roy Rogers Buckaroo Special. Got the free shake of the strawberry, and I did that thing where I took one French fry, because French fries were so good, and I put it at the bottom of the strawberry shake, because then you finish your hamburger, and you finish your fries, and drink your shake, and you have a bonus dessert fry that's all frozen afterwards.
I moved on.
But I realized then that my parents were different, but even if other people wouldn't accept me, they would accept me just as I accepted them.
This is the Ministry of Souls breaking into monologue. You know, we do have an attorney up here, but you don't have it down there.
Well, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Dad. You're right.
You're always talking about shortages up there. And look, son, you know, when you go through that again, I realize I'm the cause of some of your problems.
You are. Honestly, I would say, Dad, that you're probably the cause of the majority of my problems.
Well, I
don't have a lot of friends right now.
No, I see that.
My job's at a dead end.
Wow, you're a loser.
You see, Dad? It's actually comments like that that made me have as many problems.
It's just an observation, you know. It's not, there's no judgment associated.
No, there is. Your judgment is you don't have a job you're happy with. It seems to be dead end or somewhere else. You're a loser is judgmental.
Okay. If New Orleans happens to not score as many points as San Francisco, they would be what? Thank you. Exactly. A loser. And it's an observation. It's not a judgment. It's just a statement of fact.
So you think your son's a loser?
Well, again, I mean, that's an observation. But I'm the cause. I'm the cause. Rick, I wear dresses. Even up there. The other angels, they're pretty straight, really. There's room for Rick Santorum. You know, I bring a little color there, and I thought that's what I did for your life, too.
You did, Dad. You did. How long is Bob going to be in the bathroom? You all right in there, Bob? Later. Bob, there's a candle. Later at the farmer's market. It's not the circus, but it's a living. Oh, this is okay. I am my own boss. Out in the fresh air and seeing all the people pass by. And not exactly where I meant to end up. Churning my butter in my little butter churn. Hi, Scarlett. Maybe you spilled some butter. Oh, I just got it over there. It's fresh butter. Micro buttery.
These are nice wheels.
Yes, I thought so too. Very light and
flexible. Unfortunately, the ground here is kind of muddy, so you get stuck.
I'm sorry I was late. I just had the most wonderful day at work. I tell you, I love working at the DMV. The people you meet are so real. I had a line. I made somebody wait for 5 hours. God, it was great.
I think you're getting a little carried away with the power there, Scarlett. It's a little intimidating. You know, I mean, here at the market, we try to service people promptly and friendly with a smile and a proverb and a admonition to take care of the environment.
Oh, I didn't do that. You just watch the next customer that comes, I'll show them service.
Okay, great.
Could I have your organic grapes?
Absolutely.
Why, these grapes are very good.
And then we have a micro apple buttery here. And
Here's a grape.
Myself. I just wanted to make
Here,
sure.
try one from the bunch.
if
They're fresh right off the vine.
if you keep the skin on, there's more antioxidants.
Well, that's right. I mean, you like to keep this skin on. You have, you have nice skin. Okay,
Perhaps you'd like to try some butter.
well, I just...
Gee, that is good service there you've got going there. But perhaps you try to have it with some cinnamon flakes sprinkled in. For,
That's good.
yeah. Thank you.
You know what, I'm gonna go check out the jelly.
Do you want to check out the cucumbers? I don't think the service worked.
I don't think it was really the right kind of service. I mean, I don't know what that service was.
Daniel.
Although, like, sometimes, well, the DMV, you push people away. Here you seem to be...
You seemed unhappy with my use of
You seem to be coming on to him. That seemed very sexual to me. I mean, here I am trying to be wholesome at the farmer's market. These are wholesome people come. They don't like those kind of illusions. They like, straightforward, Sorry, I hurt your feelings. Come on, there's no crime at the farmer's market. Sit down.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for our Bluegrass Festival right here at Bethesda Farmers Market.
I wish I could dance.
I'm sorry, Joseph is not here with his jug, so I've had to just sort of bounce up and down until Joseph gets back. Thank you.
Well,
I don't really like bluegrass all that much. There's a place I used to just kind of do folk songs. Actually, I did hard rock and sort of went into folk after I realized my steel guitar broke.
This is why no one comes to the farmer's market.
But anyway, I got my harmonica. And, I'll just play a few chords. Well, actually, it wouldn't be chords, it would be notes on a harmonica.
Well,
Thank you for your indulgence.
I do have my trumpet.
What is it? Trumpet? That's a great sound. That's a great sound. My harmonica can't even keep up with that.
Sal. Butter.
Meanwhile, back at the Convent.
They're so forgiving here at the Covenant. I mean, I used to call it a convent, but people kept adding the extra syllable. They're so accepting of people, they actually added it to the name.
I know. They made me shave my head. But Marge, I had to see you.
Oh, I'm not I look that way without my hat.
You're not Marge?
Marge brought into my life. That's what I was trying to tell you.
I'm Marge. I lost my identity. I saw God. There's no ego here.
You just know the whole notion of self. You know, that whole it's just gone. It's just we just sort of meld with the universe here. And we become sisters.
Joyce.
Exactly.
Yes, I'm getting my Margeness back.
I don't know how much longer you'll have your Marchness, and I'll have my Joyceness. But I'm beginning to think it's not that important.
You're right.
Isn't life just crazy, mixed up bowl of beans?
Now, Miss Joyce,
Yes?
you have a visitor. Should I let him in?
Yes, please. Please let him in. Thank you again so much for letting me come back.
Absolutely.
I think it's time for announcements soon. I never get those straight.
You're doing fine.
Thanks, Joyce. Thank you. I never was into organized religions.
That's the
Mom,
Hey, Rick.
you left your hat.
You're so sweet. And I don't need this hat anymore. I don't need to dress up the outside of myself to be the thing I want to be. I dress myself up from the inside now. Just let my true nature come out and try to share it with the Lord.
So you're sure this is the right thing for you, Mom?
I think so. And I'm sure I'll know.
Well, but Mom, I'm so confused because it's always been difficult to call you Mom, but now do I call you sister?
Just call me Sister Mom.
Is this your sister wife? I'm sorry.
No, this is.
I don't recognize me,
I
do you?
do, Joel. I do, Marge.
I'm
Marge.
See, even stepping in, everyone loses their ego.
Well, you're all wearing black.
You're right.
It's so slimming.
So, Marge, are you coming in also? Does this convent have a buddy system?
It's the Covenant now.
Yes, we thought it would be better since everyone keeps naming it something else.
Because justice don't matter.
They
See,
don't.
we're two-type. Margaret, Joyce, Covenant, Convent, cousin. What's the difference?
It doesn't
It
matter.
doesn't matter. Words don't matter. Feelings matter.
Only feelings.
And my feelings for you are just pure love.
And mine for you.
But they've always been, right?
Yes, they've always been.
Am I allowed to hug you?
Yes, of course you can hug me. Okay, Marge.
Oh.
No, this is... It's okay. No, I want to... Together. Okay. See? Isn't that nice?
It's all right for a covenant. Pretty sure we're flying a convent.
Be snippy.
Look, we're all under the same pressures.
That's right.
I guess we are.
But you don't have to worry about me. Okay? Just worry about yourself now. Okay, I'm set. I'm settled.
And I remember my name.
You're okay here. Okay? We have to pray now. Forgo all more material vices and try to, connect with them.
Will you be praying in Latin again?
Yes, I'll be praying in Latin.
Then I'll leave you. But I don't understand Latin myself. I'm sure you do.
Alia Gallia est in tres partes.
Pluribus unum semper fi.
Do wrong.
It's calling me up!
Oh, for God's sake, look at this! Look at this! Rick! Rick, come back! You see this?
I'm floating! Up to heaven!
Hi, Joyce.
Hello, down there.
Joyce, it's me!
But you're
Corporeal. I got a body. And a dress. Just the way you remembered me.
Bye. You're back from heaven. What's it like? I've been trying so hard to get there.
I've been trying so hard to stay there. The problem is,
I missed you.
not so
And
much.
here you are.
I mean, I see where you're going, where you've been.
I know. I have to confess. I was with Marge. But you know.
Yeah, I figured that out. Well, actually, I was listening.
You were listening. You saw everything.
Well, I saw you talking to Rick. I was there when you were talking to Rick, and you revealed something that you shouldn't reveal.
And you couldn't come forward and reveal yourself.
Well, it's not that easy.
You let me speak. You let me.
I thought I only had, the guardian angel agreement. You only appear to the one-year guardian.
I have so much to learn from you.
Well, sure you do. So,
We loved each other, right? In our own way.
sure, we loved each other in the normal way, kinda. I mean, it was a little weird.
That's what other people thought. It never felt weird to me.
It didn't feel weird to me.
It felt
either.
natural to me.
It's the most natural thing in the world.
When I was with Marge, it just wasn't the same.
Really, it looked like it was.
Well, I was with her, but I was thinking of you. As I caressed her face, I was thinking of your face. As our lips locked together, I was thinking of your lips.
Oh, really?
As we moved rhythmically, I was thinking of you.
Oh, God. I'm sorry.
And it was empty. There wasn't that sparkle, there wasn't that magic, that electricity that moved between our bodies.
Oh, I know. You think I don't know this?
one pulsating climax of true love and feeling and everything just together. Possibly imagine. Oh, Rick. Oh my God.
Rick,
What happened to
Rick,
Darling. Is he coming back?
Yeah, I guess he
I think
is.
he heard us with the pounding and the rhythm. Oh, shut up.
You know, you just said to the point.
Oh no!
All right, Rick,
What have I done?
come on,
Oh my God! What have we done? What have I done? Oh no!
Will you shut up? Come on. Rick, you're always talking. It's always you. Your son is in trouble here, Rick. Rick. Oh my God. Oh, look what you did. Like the pulsating and the
I didn't
rhythmic
know he was-
breathing and the whole
I didn't
thing.
see him there. Oh my God!
He's a young man. I mean, how did he do that? I
I
mean,
don't know. But if you're gonna die in Convent, it's the place to do it. Less to travel. I'm just trying to find it so only son.
oh, there you go.
Oh, he's back.
There you go.
Oh, he's back.
All right. Okay.
Oh,
You know,
oh my God!
I thought
Oh my
I'd be
God.
having to fill out papers, you know, with the guardian angel. I mean, good God. I mean,
I saw a light.
Oh, you did?
You saw the light? I saw the light. And then I was told to take a number. It's a very long number. There are so many people ahead of me.
I know. It's kind of like that. You just wait.
Oh, both of you have been to heaven. That's so wonderful. You both know where you're going.
Well, I've actually been. But, Rick, I mean, you know, when you have a near-death experience, it's kind of like your life changes. So, my work here is done. I said my work here is done.
Thank you, God. All right, great. So just lift your arms, let yourself go, and you'll be right back up. Oh, this is great. We'll get everything back on track.
My work here is
You're
done.
raising a little bit, Dad.
Yeah.
Dad?
Look at this. Hey, check it out, Scott. There you go. Oh, Mom, come here and look. Hey, you people. Love you, huh?
Please report to desk 42D. 42D.
Hey, look, I gotta wait in line. I gotta be reprivate.
Oh, God, Dad, I can see up your skirt. I mean, it's not a kilt.
Your father is where he belongs. And here,
And you're where you belong.
I'm where I belong. So you go find out where you belong.
Maybe I'll join the circus.
Just whatever moves you. But now it's time for me to say my prayers.
I love you, Mom. Say a prayer for me.
Ergo hoc propter hoc. Ad nauseam ad infinitum.
very much for coming. This is the last show of our little mini winter run. If you would like to find out about future shows and discounts, please make sure we have your email address. And if any of you are interested in learning how to do this, we have regular classes that meet all year. Take one of our cards, which are out front, and send us an email, and you're welcome to come to a free sample class any Monday night. Thank you for coming.